Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Hey, Silver.
Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Stroud going to throw right away. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Where's the hot? Bucky.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
18. What's up? 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for Houston. 39 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Tony.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's going to be caught.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out.
Here we go.
They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
18. Okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
All right. 19 tackles. 18. 2 jet.
Now Stroud. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down. Jalen Carter. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
All right. South.
To throw is Stroud. He's got his man complete to down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
5 yards pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
From his end zone, it's Hurts.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Jalen Carter working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this 1st half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, team. What's up? Hey. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Dell, the motion man. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now, what's up? 18, what's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play for Phillies. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
Again, Hurts. Flushed to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on
The
play.
Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles take the rare 3-2 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Moving outside the pocket, off he goes. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. First and 10.
All right. 18. Okay.
Here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 19. That's it.
Schultz, the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Schultz, the motion man. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That is going to be thrown in. He's got it. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. That his first touchdown of the new year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Will let this go for Goddard. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. There's a give running left with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First down, they'll start with Mixon. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. How's it today? White Tony.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Let the hot. 19 Texas.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go. Hey, easy. 63, back. Michael Hornet.
A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. He'll get about 2. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey! Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
All right. 18. That's right. Set.
On play action. Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Carter. He's tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. 17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Back to throw. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
Dell, the motion man. What can they do here on third down and 7? They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Great. Package one. I know he went out. Now let's get him.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Very good. 63. I know he went out. No touch.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Great.
Now Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Kirk Smith on 3rd and 2. Forced out wide, and that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
In motion now, it's Collins. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll come up now for 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7. They'll drop to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Hunt getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance